Now, Phillip Schofield has disowned his brother, OK? But it's not quite as easy as that for Phillip, I think, is it?
It's not. His brother confessed to these issues to Phillip in September 21, which, from what your report was saying, was a couple of months before actually the police were involved. So Phillip has known about these problems, and he's disowned his brother now. But Holly only learned from this, as you said, just before the trial. That's a couple of years, and it blows a big hole in the image of these two being close bosom friends, pals, you know, all loved up, because in a moment of crisis which would impact on Holly and she would be asked questions, you know, it causes issues for her. It shows that they weren't that close. And I think when it's something as serious as this, you would have expected your co-worker, your co-host, your very close friend for the last 15 years to have been told personally by you that this is an issue, it's my brother, it's not him, it's not myself, however, this is going to happen. So it doesn't play well. I mean, you can't help who your family is. You're born into a family, but it's the Schofield name. And at this moment in time, there's going to be a weekend. There's going to be front pages tomorrow. There's going to be big stories tomorrow, and no doubt Sunday. And this is going to go on because these are hideous crimes. You know, it was a police civilian worker in Avon. The judge Judge Cutts in Exeter Crown Court has said how awful these crimes were, how despicable, how this child was groomed. So, you know, it is going to have an impact, mainly because you can't just disown your brother. You are someone's brother.
Well, that's it. No, it's an interesting one, because so he's trying to come out now and say, I'm disowning my brother. I no longer have a brother. Right, OK. He was questioned in court, I believe, as to, you know, how much he had known about what his brother had been up to. He gave a very strong rebuttal to all of that, and he went on oath saying all of that stuff. But it appears that he's maybe cut Holly out of it as well. And as you rightly identify, Nigel, that is an odd thing, I think, because they are TV husband and wife. And this is massive. And given the nature of these crimes, with respect, he's not been done for fraud, right? And there is a world of difference between that and what he's been done with now. And I just wonder, really, why he would have cut Holly out of that. And I think maybe that's going to be an issue behind the scenes.
I think it is. And as I say, if you are the screen husband and wife, well, I would expect if my brother was convicted or facing serious charges, I think my wife would be very, very upset if she found out from one of my friends that this was happening as it happened rather than at the time. So that blows the myth into this. I mean, their TV marriage was all blown up by publicists and ITV and carefully sort of groomed into this perfect couple on the family entertainment show. The basic fact is it is a morning show. It is family orientated. It is aimed a lot at female viewers. And at the moment, I'm afraid, they're losing the audience. They're losing, you know, Phillip has become the story, whether it's his brother. The Schofield name is in the headlines. The presenter is the story. And if you became the story all the time, Patrick, I don't think GB News would want you around, because they're all the time trying to defend you as opposed to promoting your wonderful programme.
Well, thank you very much. Let's hope that day never comes, anyway. But, Nigel, thank you. Great to have you on the show, as ever. Nigel Pawley there, who is a Fleet Street showbiz legend and certainly knows his way around the block when it comes to stories exactly like this. Right.